Good morning, guys. Happy New Year. We're getting back at it. A little haze on the camera here. Let's fix that real quick. Fix it. Yeah, there we go. We are fixing to head down and get hooked up to Mac and go down and get us a load out of Tennessee going up to Chicago. So, come along. We're starting it all. We're getting back into it pretty quick here. We got to run Chicago, be back tomorrow, kind of like a yo-yo. So we got our new, well, I can't say new, but we got our overhead console refixed up, like new, probably better shape than new, but we're gonna go. We got places to be. I guess it's time to make sure we're all good to go. Again, this thing needs a bath. Back up real quick. Kind of a tester to see if the trailer tires are rolling. Break them free if they're frozen. We go back and forth. They're all rolling. We got 18 rolling. Let's get going. Got our new coax. You guys see the CB on the dash. Got a car coming. It's all fun and games till you pull out in front of somebody, then they get on Facebook and complain about it. They turn down yonder. The Wayne. Dadgum Wayne. Alright, we're out of here, guys. We're gone. Let's do some trailer trucking. Come in. Let's roll some coal. Ooh, that's cold. Old Wayne. Back up that road. Let's go to Tennessee, get loaded up. We going up to Chicago. Well, guys, as you guys know, we're in a new year. We fixed this old dilly whacker thingy up here. Improved the looks a little bit. If you guys seen the first video of the year. I didn't quite hit the 500 mark that I was hoping to hit by the end of the year, which is okay. I really never even planned to get much more than 300 subscribers, but we're only like 20 off of hitting the 500 mark, so I really honestly think that wasn't too bad. My goal for this year, honestly, is 500, or not 500, get another 500 more subscribers, meaning get as close to, if not over, 1,000 subscribers, which, you know, for some of you, you're like, that's, you know, we watch channels that got millions and millions and millions of subscribers. Come on, people, I can't go. Go, lady. Look out, making a wide turn. Yeah, I see some of these channels, even trucking channels that, you know, got 200,000 or 300,000 subscribers, and it's like, you know, that's kind of crazy to think, you know, people are that interested in watching truck drivers drive up and down the road and be bored, you know. My turn. But you know, I appreciate each one of you that do tune in to my channels. I really do. I appreciate it. Hopefully this coming year we can have the Lad's Garage main channel going with some racing footage. But as far as this channel goes, I would really like to hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm open for suggestions. Getting right here. I am open for suggestions, comments, whatever, questions. ideas. I mean, I'm a simple thinking type of guy. You know what makes me happy? Well, it might not, you know, maybe some people want to be out of my comfort zone a little bit. I mean, I ain't gonna be no whistling diesel, or is what I call him, whistling douchebag, going out destroying stuff on purpose. But, you know, I don't own the truck, so I can't, I'm kind of limited on certain things. So throw out your ideas. Like I said, I'm thankful for each and every one of you that do tune in. It absolutely blows my mind. That's looking old. Is that Nova? Is that Nova? Yeah, I think that's Nova. Well, here we go across the old Mississippi for the first time this year. I ain't been out of Missouri since last year. Oh man, that's bad joking. Yeah, it was. Mercy sakes, mercy sakes. Here we are up here on this old bridge again. Good looking old HHR, like those rims. You know, he's sitting there long enough, we can come by and get us a set of rims. Come on. Still ain't got the old Missouri River, or Mississippi River Bridge open yet, going into Missouri. Go across the Ohio River into Kentucky. Big old rock sitting right there on the line. I'll run that sucker over. Old barges down there getting ready to float out. Down there, he must have cold started them engines. They're out there smoking.
Welcome to Kentucky.
Welcome to Kentucky. Welcome to Kentucky. Welcome to Kentucky. Yeah, good. Not a lot of traffic across this bridge. Everybody must have done went home from Grandma's house. Now just Grandma and Grandpa out on a Thursday morning drive. Mercy, mercy, mercy day, mercy day. See, can we make it off the bridge in one piece? Can we make it off the bridge in one piece? That's the question. Yep. I don't see nobody coming yet. This is the worst part, coming off the bridge. I don't see nobody. Yeah, one coming. Bobtail. Or if he realized he forgot a trailer. He looked terrified. He looked terrified, I'm telling you. He's terrified. You know, when I sit idle, I tend to spend a little too much time on Facebook.
Yeah, they just woke up.
Now I say this, I was scrolling through and come across a post where it said $8, an $8 tip on a $130 bill is unacceptable. And I don't know how many restaurant servers I have follow me or watch my videos, but I seen that post and I'm like, it's a tip or gratuity. But when you really break down what a tip really is, originally they were not handed out at the end of a interaction at a restaurant. They were handed out before, and a tip stands for to ensure prompt service or promptness, depending on if you use 3 or 4 letters. But it was to ensure good service, pretty much. And through the years, it has become expected to, for waitresses expect a tip now. And so I was, I put my 2 cents on the post, explaining my views, that the server should be happy that they even got a tip to start with. And then somebody come back, so, well, I'm a server, and, I made it clear that, that there's people in the back that help make the server look good, between the cook, the dishwasher, bus boy or girl. There's more than just one person in this ordeal, but nobody in the back gets a tip. Well, I had somebody get on there. I'm a server, been doing it for 16 years, and I've never once had a cook or a dishwasher say they wanted part of my tip, and I wouldn't give it to them anyway, because that's the money that I earned, and $8 is a slap to the face for a server. And I'm like, well, hold on a second here, hot britches. You are, or they continue on with, both the people in the back are usually making, minimum, at least minimum wage, and the servers are making $3 to $6 an hour and expected tips. One, it's not the customer's job to pay your pension. You should be 100% grateful that you got a customer in there willing to give you, if it's a dime extra for a tip, you should be happy for that. 2, if you're not happy with the money you're making per hour, maybe you should find another job. 3, you want a good tip, give good service. I watch the waitresses when they come and go, or waiters, however you want to do it. I watch the servers. I also watch my, see what time, when I sit down, how long does it take for one to come over and ask me what I want to drink? Then how long does it take them to come back and ask me what I want to order? And then how long does it take for my order to come out? But the whole time I'm watching to see where the server's going. Are they going back behind the counter playing on their phone, chit-chatting with everybody else? Is my drink, is it staying full? Are they coming back and checking on me, while I'm waiting on my food and once the food arrives? And the one thing that is almost guaranteed to get your tip cut back to my minimum of $2 is bringing the bill out at the same time as the food after I sat and waited 30, 45 minutes for food. That's almost guaranteed to almost get your tip completely revoked. Just saying. But where I was going at is know your worth. If you're worth more than $3 an hour, go find a job that's going to pay you more than $3 an hour. If you're worth more than minimum wage, go find you a job that's going to pay you more than minimum wage. You got to know your worth. And, when it comes down to it, the tips, I'm not saying not to be grateful for your servers. I have ran into servers that probably made more money off of tips in a year than what some people do all year working a good paying job. It's kind of one of those things, and you can't be upset, especially in today's economy. $130, you gotta figure at least 13 of that's going to be taxes, but it wasn't all that long ago. What cost you $130 now might have been a $70 bill 2 or 3 years ago. I mean, I try to explain to this young lady that, while you might be making $3 an hour, you got this table of a $130 bill tipping you $8. How many other tables did you have at the same time that tipped you, $2, $3, $4, $5 on top of that? and you're worried about what you're making per hour on a table that you might visit 5 times. I don't know. Am I wrong for thinking the way I do? I mean, I know some waitresses, waiters work their butts off. They earn their tips. I don't know. I think if you was going to get paid commission, you know, that's another thing I hate. The whole, we're automatically taking 10% off, or adding 10% on your bill for gratuity because you had more than this many people at your table. No. I've been in that situation and had the worst service you can ever think of. You know, and I haven't been back to those restaurants just because they did that automatically. Well, let's see here. I ain't been here since last year, which was just last week. We were supposed to load yesterday, but then they called and said that they were working on the driveway and wouldn't be ready for me till today, so that's why I'm a day behind, I guess you could say. Let's see if they actually fix this thing. Oh, concrete. Yeah, gum. They didn't fix the ditch over there, but they fixed this spot. This was pounded down to like nothing. It's barely even gravel. Should have fixed that ditch over there. Yeah, good. That's fancy. Guess we ought to pull up here, go wake Jason up. All right. We has made it. Finally. Been a long drive up here. Stop, put some fuel on. Finished driving up here. Actually went pretty quick. Didn't really show you guys. There's a big boom and a jib. Had to set it on some fancy boards there and up front so they don't drag on the deck. Same with the jibby over here. Right here. Kind of see what's going on there. But oh man, a little pull out. Had to do some fancy strapping here. So the big boom, you know, the straps go over the top of it. This little guy here, there's not a lot to hold it, so you got to run the straps up and then under the big boom to kind of lock it into place. And then just took one strap and ran up underneath of it to go up and over, as you can see there, and it just kind of helps lock it into place, keep it from moving around. I don't think it went anywhere. Nothing fell off. Oh yeah. Put my spikes on. Really didn't want to do spikes on this truck. But being that lug nut covers are outrageous, even for the old cheap ones nowadays. I mean, $2 for a push-on lug nut cover that at one point you could buy, you know, like these spikes that I got, they're screw-on. Go back when I bought them 10 years ago, they were only going for like $2.10 a piece. Well, now that same spike lug nut cover is going for like $3.50 a piece. The guy just don't want to spend that kind of money. So I reverted back to what I got sitting in, or had sitting in my shop. Since the truck was there, I just screwed them on. So, But we're gonna warm us up some dinner and get ready for bed so we can get up in the morning, get unloaded, go get reloaded, and go home. Now we're supposed to be picking up a load of steel plate. It's actually going to Paducah, Kentucky, but I ain't staying in Paducah, Kentucky all weekend. We're gonna go home and get up. I don't know, we might go over Sunday evening, but we've got an 8 a.m. appointment on Monday either way, so we shall see. But right now, we're worried about dinner. So that's what we're going to go do. Thank you guys for watching. Y'all stay safe out there. And tip your servers. And servers, be grateful for the tip that you get.